Welcome back to Savage Showdowns. This week we will be returning to the battle arena. This week in the battle arena we will have a showdown between the Komodo Dragon and the Jaguar. But first, if you like this content, please give it a like and consider subscribing. It's free and it really helps the channel out. First up, let's take a look at the Jaguar. Size. Jaguars grow roughly 5 to 8 feet long, including their tail, and can weigh anywhere from 80 to 330 pounds. This wide range for both length and weight is due to the fact that jaguars have a large native range encompassing much of Central and South America, and their size can vary quite dramatically by region. Strength. Jaguars are strong predators known to hunt peccaries, caimans, capybaras, and other jungle animals. They have one of, if not the strongest bite force of any living cat, coming in at 1500 psi. Stealth. Jaguars are incredibly stealthy animals, their spots making them disappear into the shadows of the Amazon rainforest and their other tropical forest habitats. In addition, some jaguars are born black, giving them the title Black Panther, and may further increase their camouflage, especially at night. Speed. Jaguars, like most big cats, are incredibly fast, being able to reach speeds of up to 50 miles per hour, as well as being skilled swimmers, climbers, and jumpers. However, they can only maintain these high speeds for short distances. Weapons and armor. For weapons, jaguars have their powerful bite force coupled with canines that can grow to be 3.45 inches long. They use these teeth and their weapons to deliver killing bites to prey that can be several times their size by penetrating thick hides with a bite to the back of the lower neck. In addition, they have powerful claws that can grow 1.5 to 2 inches long and can allow them to grapple and or subdue prey as well as climbing trees. In terms of armor, jaguars have relatively dense bones and durable hide. However, as the apex of their environment by most regards, with the possible exception of the black caiman, and the fact that they are incredibly stealthy, they rarely utilize their defense, and as a result it isn't as durable as that of some of the other big cats. So how does the current lizard king compare the Komodo dragon? Size. Komodo dragons grow up to 10 feet long and weigh more than 200 pounds, with the largest individuals weighing as much as 350 pounds. For this battle, our Komodo dragon will be roughly equal to the weight of our jaguar, and will put them at both around 300 pounds. Strength. Komodo dragons have a reasonable bite force of 500 to 600 psi. However, this is not particularly impressive when compared to the jaguar's 1500. But this is because the Komodo dragon's teeth are designed more for tearing, cutting, and goring than for crushing and damage, and this lower bite force is more designed for them to tear flesh with their serrated teeth than it is for crushing as the jaguar's bite is. Komodo dragons also frequently grapple with others of their kind, resulting in powerful upper bodies and legs. Stealth. Komodo dragons are reasonably to high stealthy animals, trying to get close to whatever prey they are hunting, either to kill it immediately or bite it in wait. More on that later. Speed. The reason for the high stealth discussed earlier is because the top speed of Komodo dragons is only around 10 to 13 miles per hour. This means they need the aforementioned stealth in order to get close enough to their prey to reach it before it can react, despite their slow sprint speed. Weapons and armor. In terms of weapons, the Komodo dragon has 60 serrated curved teeth that they use with their bite force to tear into prey to induce bleeding. Their mouth, in addition to the teeth, contains a secret weapon. Dragon mouths are full of bacteria that produces dangerous infection, as well as an anticoagulant venom that prevents blood clotting and can result in small wounds, causing an animal to bleed to death. They also have claws to go with their powerful limbs that are 2 inches long along their outside curve. These powerful claws can both dig through tough substrate and cut opponents in grappling matches. For armor, Komodo dragons have dense skeletons and a thick scaly hide with osteoderms. This hide operates similar to chainmail and protects them from slashes and bites of other dragons, and may serve them well in this fight. But who wins? Let's find out. The arena for this fight will be a sparse jungle with medium-sized grass growing along the jungle floor. Both of our predators are attempting to hunt. The jaguar is stalking through the forest in shadows, looking for prey. The slower Komodo dragon, in contrast, is waiting in the bushes for prey to come by him so he can ambush. Despite the jaguar's superb senses, it fails to notice the dragon in the bush and wanders a little too close. In a surprising burst of speed, the dragon runs at the jaguar, who attempts to leap out of the way, but ends up getting bitten on the bottom of its front leg, below its elbow and wrist if it were human. The Komodo's serrated teeth slice easily as a result of the cat's attempted dodge, and its venom and bacteria seep into the wound. The jaguar squares up with its attacker and charges, preparing to grapple, as big cats often do, or potentially jump on the back as it would with a black caiman. However, the Komodo dragon responds in kind, preparing to grapple as the two predators reach each other and rear back onto their hind legs. They clash. The jaguar's claws dig into the Komodo's scaly flesh, its armor minimizing but not eliminating their powerful effect. The dragon's claws scratch the jaguar, but don't really cause any damage as they fail to get any grip on the creature's flesh. However, as the jaguar attempts to press into the dragon and push it over, it is surprised when it feels as if it's trying to move a wall, the dragon's tail supporting it and giving it a firm base in this grappling match. The jaguar, unable to push its opponent, resorts to a bite, succeeding in sinking its powerful bite into the dragon's shoulder. The dragon retaliates with a bite of its own, gripping down near the back side of the skull, which became exposed when the jaguar went for its bite. The jaguar feels the bite and pulls back, and tears a chunk of the lizard's flesh with it, but at the same time causes those serrated teeth to cut into its flesh. The jaguar decides this meal isn't worth the effort and leaves in search of alternatives. The Komodo dragon follows, slowly, its forked tongue flicking in and out of its mouth, allowing it to smell the direction of its opponent. Days pass by, and the jaguar is still bleeding and suffering several severe infections. It is unknown whether it had a successful hunt prior to this point. However, the dragon, continuing its pursuit of the jaguar, finds it asleep and approaches and bites the cat, who at this point, between heavy blood loss and severe infection, is too weak to fight back, eventually killing it and devouring it. Komodo Dragon wins. The Komodo Dragon won this fight due to its high stealth, scaly armor, and venomous bite. These factors allowed it to outlast the jaguar in their initial fight after landing a small blow, but thanks to the venom and the bacteria, this small wound became life-threatening and ultimately left the jaguar too weak to defend itself. That said, had the jaguar spotted the Komodo first, it likely would have pounced and killed it quickly with a bite to the back of the neck, similar to when they hunt large caimans. This outcome would have been more feasible if the Komodo dragon had been basking in the sun or wandering around, but since it was lying in wait for an ambush, its camouflage was high enough to keep it hidden until it could strike, allowing its venomous bite to do the work and secure it the win. So ultimately, it was stealth and the circumstances that gave the Komodo dragon the win, with some help from its venomous bite. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Feel free to suggest any future fights. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next Savage Showdown.